Welcome to the Daily English Podcast.
It's great to have you with us. Today, we have a fascinating topic lined up.
Hello and welcome back to our deep dive.
Yes, hello everyone. It is great to be here.
Today is a very special deep dive.
It really is. We are doing something different today.
Usually we talk about complex things.
Right. We usually talk about business or technology.
But today we are going to learn simple English.
Yes. Our goal today is very simple.
We want to help you understand English better.
And we want to help you live a healthy life.
Exactly. We are combining English learning with health learning.
It is a great way to learn.
I am very excited. I love learning new things.
Me too. So let us look at our text.
I have the text here in front of me.
It has a very dramatic title, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
The title is The Silent Killer.
The Silent Killer.
Yes. Why your bedtime matters.
That sounds a little scary, to be honest.
Well, it is a serious topic.
So what is the main idea here?
The main idea is sleep.
Sleep, okay.
Yes. It is about why you need to sleep.
Why you need to go to bed early.
Right. The text says sleep is very important.
I see. Well, I love to sleep,
Most people do.
but sometimes I stay awake very late.
That is very common.
I watch movies. I look at my phone.
Right. You do not go to bed early.
No, I do not.
The text has a special name for people like you.
Really? What is the name?
The text calls you a night owl.
A night owl. I know what an owl is.
Yes, an owl is a bird.
It is a bird that wakes up at night.
Exactly. It has big eyes.
Right. Who?
Yes, but here, a night owl is a person.
A person. I see.
It is a person who stays awake late.
They like the night.
Yes, that you don't go to bed early.
So if I stay awake until 2 a.m.,
Then you are a night owl.
okay, night owl.
Let's repeat that. Night owl.
A person who stays awake late.
Perfect.
I think many of our listeners are night owls.
I think so too.
But the text has another word.
Yes, it has a scary word.
The word is zombie.
Right. Zombie. This is the result of staying up.
What is a zombie? Is it a monster?
In movies, yes. A zombie is a monster.
It walks very slowly.
Yeah. Yes. It is dead, but it walks.
That is scary.
But we are not talking about monsters today.
Right, we are talking about sleep.
Exactly. In this text, a zombie is just a person.
A person.
Yes. A person who is very, very tired.
Ah, I understand now.
When you are very tired, you feel slow.
You feel heavy. You move slowly.
Right. You look like a zombie.
That makes sense. I know that feeling.
We all know that feeling.
When I wake up early and I did not sleep.
You feel bad.
Yeah. I do not want to talk. I walk slowly.
Exactly. So if you are a night owl tonight,
Then I will feel like a zombie tomorrow.
yes, you stay up late, you become a zombie.
I do not want to be a zombie.
No, being a zombie is not good.
You cannot work well.
And you cannot learn English well.
Right. So we have night owl and zombie.
Those are the people.
Now let's talk about the brain.
The text says something interesting about the brain.
Yes. It talks about cleaning.
Cleaning.
Like cleaning my house, like washing the dishes.
A little bit like that, yes.
The text mentions a trash removal system.
Trash removal system. That is a long phrase.
Let's make it simple.
Okay. What is trash?
Trash is something you do not want.
Right. It is dirty, like old food.
Or old paper. You throw it away.
Exactly. You put it in the bin.
Okay. And removal means to take away?
Correct. So trash removal means cleaning.
It means taking away the dirty things.
Yes. So your brain has a system to clean.
My brain cleans itself.
Yes. When you sleep, your brain cleans itself.
Wow. That is amazing.
It is very important.
But what does the brain clean?
Well, the text says the brain cleans toxins.
Toxins. That is a hard word.
Toxins are a bad thing.
Like poison.
Yes. Like poison or dirt in the brain.
Where do toxins come from?
When you think all day, your brain makes toxins.
I see. So thinking makes the brain dirty.
In a way, yes. Working makes the brain dirty.
Okay.
Imagine an office building.
An office. Okay, I am imagining an office.
People work in the office all day?
They drink coffee. They use paper.
Right. The office gets messy.
Yes. The office gets very dirty.
At night, the people go home.
And then the cleaners come.
Exactly. The cleaners take out the trash.
They clean the floor.
Right. Now, sleep is the cleaner.
Ah, sleep is the cleaner.
Yes. Sleep comes at night to clean your brain.
That is a great example.
But what happens if the people do not go home?
What if the people stay in the office?
Yes. If they stay all night.
Then the cleaners cannot clean.
Exactly.
The cleaners cannot work if people are there.
Right. Your brain is the office.
Okay.
If you are awake, the cleaning stops.
Oh, no. So if I'm a night owl,
The brain cannot clean.
The trash stays in my brain.
Yes, the toxins stay in your brain.
That sounds very bad.
It is very bad. Your brain is full of trash.
Let's repeat the key words for our listeners.
Okay. Clean, trash.
Toxins.
Clean, trash, toxins.
If you sleep, your brain cleans the trash.
It removes the toxins.
Perfect.
So what happens if I have trash in my brain?
You feel bad.
How bad?
The text uses a strong word here.
What is the word? The word is sabotage.
Sabotage. That is a big word.
It is. Sabotage means to stop something working.
It means to hurt something on purpose.
Yes. Imagine a car.
Okay, a car.
If you cut the wires, the car stops.
The car does not drive.
Right. You sabotage the car.
So if I do not sleep, I sabotage my brain.
Yes. You stop your brain from working.
That is terrible.
You sabotage your cognitive functions.
Cognitive functions. That is another hard word.
It sounds hard, but it is simple.
What does it mean?
Cognitive means thinking.
Thinking. Okay.
Yes. Cognitive functions are just thinking skills.
Like how you learn.
Yes. How you learn, how you solve problems.
How you remember names.
Exactly. Lack of sleep stops your thinking.
It sabotages your thinking.
Right.
I have felt that before.
Most people have.
When I am tired, I cannot think.
You forget things.
Yes. I cannot find my keys.
The text has a phrase for that too.
What is the phrase?
It is called brain fog.
Brain fog.
Yes. I know you know what rain is.
Yes, and I know snow. What is fog?
Fog is a cloud on the
A
ground.
cloud on the ground.
Yes. When there is fog, you cannot see.
It is white and gray.
Right. You cannot see the cars on the road.
It is dangerous to drive in fog.
Very dangerous. Now imagine fog inside your head.
Brain fog. A cloud in my head.
Yes. Brain fog means you cannot think clearly.
It is hard to see your thoughts.
Exactly. You try to work, but you are slow.
I have brain fog in the morning.
Before your coffee.
Yes, before my coffee.
We all do. But without sleep, it stays all day.
You feel stupid all day.
Yes. That is brain fog.
The text also talks about feelings.
Yes, not just thinking. Feelings, too.
It mentions irritability.
Irritability. It is a long word.
Irritability. 5 parts.
Yes, but the meaning is simple.
What does it mean?
It means you get angry easily.
Anger easily. Oh, okay.
Yes. Small things make you mad.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Imagine you are at work.
Okay. I am at work.
Someone drops a pen.
A pen. That is a small thing.
Right. But if you are tired, you get angry.
I get angry about a pen.
Yes. You shout, "Why did you drop the pen?"
Wow. That is not nice.
No, it is not.
It is crazy to shout about a pen.
But you are angry because you are tired.
I see. That is irritability.
Exactly.
Let's make a scenario.
Okay.
I am tired. I am a zombie.
Right.
My friend asks me a question.
And you shout at your friend.
Yes. This is irritability.
You are irritable.
So lack of sleep hurts my thinking.
It causes brain fog.
And it hurts my feelings.
It causes irritability.
What about my body?
It is very bad for your body, too.
What happens to the body?
The text talks about 2 big systems.
2 systems, okay?
The first one is metabolism.
Metabolism. We are learning many big words today.
Yes, but these are good words for your health.
So what is metabolism?
Metabolism is how your body uses food.
How my body uses food.
Yes.
Hmm.
You eat food to get energy.
Right.
Metabolism changes food into energy.
It is like an engine.
Yes. Your body is a car,
Food is the gas.
and metabolism is the engine.
I understand.
If you do not sleep, your engine is broken.
My metabolism slows down.
Yes. Your body cannot use food well.
Does that mean I might get fat?
Yes, it is possible.
That is bad.
Your body wants bad food when you are tired.
Like sugar and pizza.
Exactly.
I want to be healthy. What is the second system?
The second system is the immune system.
Immune system. I hear this at the doctor.
Yes. The immune system fights sickness.
It is like a soldier in my body.
That is a perfect example.
It is an army inside me.
Yes. It fights colds. It fights the flu.
It stops me from getting sick.
Right. And sleep helps the army.
Sleep makes the immune system strong.
Yes. Sleep is when the soldiers rest.
And if I do not sleep,
Then the army is weak.
the soldiers are tired.
Yes. You get sick easily.
They catch a cold.
You feel under the weather.
Oh, that is a phrase from the text.
Yes. We will talk about that phrase soon.
So no sleep means a weak body.
Yes. And it leads to burnout.
Burnout. I see the words burn and out.
Yes.
Like a fire. Imagine a candle. The candle burns,
It gives light.
but then the fire goes out.
There is no more fire.
The candle is dead.
Right. Burnout in a person is the same.
It means you are very, very tired.
You worked too hard. You did not sleep.
Now you cannot work anymore.
Or stop completely.
You are sick and tired. That is burnout.
Let's repeat that. Burnout.
Being very tired and unable to work.
Burnout is a serious problem.
Okay. We learned a lot of serious words.
Yes. Toxins, sabotage, metabolism, burnout.
Now I want to have some fun.
Good idea.
The text has some fun English phrases.
These are idioms. Idioms are fun.
They make your English sound natural.
Yes, like a native speaker.
The first phrase is under the weather.
Under the weather.
Does this mean I am standing under rain?
No, not literally.
What does it mean?
It means sick.
Just sick.
Yes, it means you do not feel good.
Maybe I have a headache.
Or maybe you have a cold.
So I can say, I am under the weather.
Yes, I cannot come to work. I am under the weather.
It is a polite way to say you are sick.
Exactly.
I like that. What about the next one?
The next one is all-nighter.
All-nighter. This comes from all night.
Yes, it means you do not sleep all night.
You stay awake until the morning.
Right.
Why would I do that?
Maybe to work. Or to study for a test.
So if I study all night, I pulled an all-nighter.
Yes, we use the verb pull.
I pulled an all-nighter to study.
Right?
Is pulling an all-nighter good?
No, it is very bad.
Remember the zombies? Remember the toxins?
Exactly. Your brain will be full of trash.
Try not to pull all-nighters.
Good advice.
The last phrase is very funny.
What is it?
It is hit the sack.
Hit the sack.
What is a sack?
A sack is a bag, like a big bag for potatoes.
So I hit a bag of potatoes. Why?
No. A long time ago, beds were not soft.
Oh, okay.
There were just sacks filled with straw.
So the sack is the bed.
Yes.
Hit the sack means go to bed. That is funny. I am going to hit the sack.
It is a casual way to say goodnight.
Can I say this to my boss?
No, maybe not your boss.
Okay. Say it to friends only.
Yes. Friends and family.
Okay. We have learned the problem.
The problem is not sleeping.
We know the fun words.
Hit the sack. Under the weather.
Now we need advice.
Yes. How do we fix this?
The text uses the word non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. This is a strong word.
What does it mean?
Well, to negotiate means to talk and change a deal.
Like buying a car.
Yes. You say, I want a lower price.
That is negotiating?
Right. So non-negotiable means you cannot change it.
You cannot say no.
It is a rule.
So sleep is non-negotiable.
Yes. You must sleep.
You cannot skip sleep.
It is like breathing. You must breathe.
Sleep is not a choice.
Exactly. You must treat sleep like a job.
The text gives one last piece of advice.
What is it?
It says, get my act together.
Get my act together. This is a common idiom.
Does this mean acting in a movie?
No. It means to fix your life.
To be organized.
Right. Imagine your room is messy.
Okay. My room is messy. I'm always late.
You eat bad food. You are a mess.
That sounds like a bad week.
Yes. Then you say, I need to get my act together.
This means I need to clean my room. I need to be on time.
Exactly. It means to start doing good things.
So for sleep, I need to get my act together.
Yes. Stop being a night owl.
Get my act together and sleep.
That is very good advice.
Well, we have learned so much today.
Let's look back at what we learned.
Yes, let's summarize.
First, we learned about night owls and zombies.
A night owl stays up late.
And a zombie is very tired.
Then we learned about the brain.
The brain has a trash removal system,
It cleans out toxins.
but only if we sleep.
If we do not sleep, we get brain fog.
We cannot think clearly.
And we get irritability. We get angry easily.
We also learned about the body.
Metabolism and the immune system.
Sleep helps us stay healthy.
If we don't sleep, we risk burnout.
We become too tired to work.
Then we learned some fun idioms.
Under the weather means sick.
All-nighter means no sleep all night.
And hit the sack means go to bed.
Finally, we learned that sleep is non-negotiable.
We need to get our act together.
That is a perfect summary.
You remembered everything,
I feel smarter already.
but maybe a little sleepy.
Yes, a little sleepy.
That is good. Sleep is when you learn.
Before we go, do you have a final thought?
Yes, I do.
Something for our listeners to remember.
Think about your bed.
My bed, okay.
Your bed is not just furniture.
What is it?
Your bed is a workspace.
A workspace.
Yeah.
Like a desk.
Yes. It is a workspace for your brain.
That is interesting.
When you lie down, your brain goes to work.
It cleans, it fixes things.
Exactly. If you do not go to bed, your brain cannot work.
So we must respect our beds.
It is where the magic happens.
I love that. My bed is a workspace.
So I have a question for you, the listener.
Are you a night owl?
Do you stay up late?
And when are you gonna hit the sack tonight?
I know I'm going to hit the sack early.
Me too. I want to clear out my toxins.
I want a clean brain.
Well, thank you for listening to our deep dive.
We hope you learned some simple English today.
And we hope you sleep well tonight.
Good night, everyone.
Sleep well. Goodbye.